Welcome to Fremma Audiobooks. Today's journey is about mastering the competitive edge, the kind of mindset and strategy that separate average entrepreneurs from extraordinary leaders. In this audiobook, The Entrepreneur's Edge, How to Outperform Competitors Consistently, author Rajiv Malhotra reveals the habits, principles, and strategies that help ambitious entrepreneurs not just survive, but dominate their industries. If you've ever wondered how some people seem to always stay ahead, how they win when others quit, this audiobook is your blueprint. Stay till the end and remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Fremma Audiobooks, where we bring you knowledge that grows your mind and multiplies your success. Chapter 1. The Mindset of Winners. Every success story starts not with a product or a strategy or a team, but with a mindset. The difference between those who win and those who fail often comes down to how they think under pressure, how they see challenges, and how they react to failure. A true winner's mindset is built on three unshakable foundations: discipline, hunger, and resilience. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Entrepreneurs who outperform their competitors don't depend on motivation. They depend on structure. They wake up earlier, plan better, and execute faster. They don't wait for perfect conditions, because they understand that action breeds clarity, not the other way around. Hunger is the internal fire that drives you forward when results are slow. It's the burning desire to prove to yourself that you can do more, be more, and achieve more. Every great entrepreneur has felt tired, frustrated, or doubted. But hunger keeps them moving when comfort calls them to quit. And then there's resilience, the art of bouncing back stronger after setbacks. Every business journey has moments of failure. The deal that didn't close, the product that flopped, the partner who quit. But while average minds see these as reasons to stop, high-performing entrepreneurs see them as lessons to adapt and grow. To outperform your competitors, start by reprogramming your thoughts. When things go wrong, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this teaching me?" When you fail, don't label yourself as a loser. Label the event as feedback. When you feel fear, remind yourself that fear is only excitement misunderstood. A winner's mindset also thrives on long-term thinking. Many businesses collapse not because they lack potential, but because they chase instant results. The most successful entrepreneurs play the long game. They know that growth requires patience, that mastery takes time, and that real wealth is built through consistency, not speed. So today, as you step into your entrepreneurial journey, remember this. Your biggest competitor is not another company. It's your own comfort zone. If you can defeat the voice inside that tells you to play small, you've already won half the battle. Outperforming others starts by outperforming the old version of yourself, the one that hesitates, doubts, or settles. Develop that winner's mindset, and soon, every obstacle will become an opportunity, every loss will turn into a lesson, and every challenge will fuel your next breakthrough. That is the first edge of unstoppable entrepreneurs. Chapter 2. Clarity of Vision. Welcome back to Fremma Audiobooks. In this chapter, we dive into the power of clarity, the kind of clarity that transforms ordinary entrepreneurs into industry leaders and ensures your business stays on course even through uncertainty. Clarity of vision is more than just having goals or a business plan. It's the compass that guides every decision, action, and strategy in your entrepreneurial journey. Without it, even the most talented entrepreneur can wander, waste resources, and lose momentum. Imagine setting out on a journey without knowing your destination. No matter how fast you drive or how well you navigate, you're likely to get lost. The same principle applies to business. Ask yourself, what is my ultimate goal for this business? What impact do I want to make on my customers, community, and industry? Where do I want to be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? Clarity begins with writing down your vision. Don't just think it, articulate it, make it tangible. Create a vivid picture in your mind of what success looks like, sounds like, and feels like. When your vision is clear, it becomes magnetic. It pulls resources, talent, and opportunities toward you naturally. People want to follow leaders who know exactly where they're going. A vision without alignment to your core values is like a ship without an anchor. It will drift when storms arise. Take time to identify your non-negotiables, the principles that guide your actions no matter what: integrity, excellence, customer focus, innovation. Once your values are clear, ensure your vision reflects them. If your business grows at the cost of your ethics, reputation, or team morale, that growth will be short-lived. Clarity comes not only from what you want, but also who you choose to be while pursuing it. Entrepreneurs with clarity don't just set goals, they see them in detail. Visualization is a powerful tool used by top performers in every field, athletes, innovators, and business leaders alike. When you vividly imagine the life you want to build, your brain begins to recognize opportunities and patterns that will help you achieve it. Picture your company thriving, your team aligned, motivated, and empowered, customers raving about your products and services, revenue steadily growing while your systems work seamlessly. This mental rehearsal primes your mind for success. It turns abstract goals into actionable steps and transforms fear into excitement. A vision is inspiring, but inspiration alone doesn't create results. To make your vision real, break it into specific, measurable, and actionable goals. Start with annual objectives, then divide them into quarterly milestones. Each milestone becomes a checkpoint, a way to measure progress, stay accountable, and maintain momentum. For example, if your vision is to become a leading provider in your industry, yearly goal: increase market share by 20%. Quarterly goal: launch a new product, improve customer retention, or expand to a new region. Monthly actions: marketing campaigns, team training, product development sprints. By translating vision into tangible steps, you create a roadmap that guides every decision. A clear vision is powerful, but only when others understand it. As a leader, your job is to articulate your vision clearly and compellingly. Your team should know why your company exists, where it is headed, how each person's role contributes to that destination. When everyone sees the same vision, alignment happens naturally. Team members move with purpose, customers feel your mission, and opportunities present themselves because people recognize a leader who knows where they are going. Clarity of vision doesn't mean rigidity. Markets change, technologies evolve, and unexpected challenges arise. The key is to remain adaptable in methods, but steadfast in purpose. Successful entrepreneurs distinguish between core objectives, the destination, and the strategies used to get there, the path. If one approach fails, pivot, but never abandon the vision. Clarity keeps you anchored. Adaptability keeps you moving. Together, they form the unstoppable combination that allows leaders to thrive in any environment. Final reflection. A clear vision is more than a business strategy. It's a magnet for success. It turns ambition into direction, uncertainty into focus, and effort into momentum. As you cultivate clarity, remember these truths. Know exactly where you want to go. Align your vision with your values. Visualize success in vivid detail. Break goals into actionable steps. Communicate your vision to inspire others. Stay flexible while remaining focused on the destination. When your vision is clear, competitors fade into the background, distractions lose their power, and opportunities appear in ways you never imagined. Clarity isn't just your second edge. It's the lens through which every smart decision, every bold action, and every leap toward success becomes possible. Chapter 3: Innovate to Differentiate. Welcome back to Frema Audiobooks. In this chapter, we'll explore one of the most decisive factors that separate ordinary businesses from market leaders: innovation. Innovation is not just about creating new products or technologies. It's about seeing the world differently, improving existing processes, and delivering extraordinary value that your competitors can't replicate. Many entrepreneurs make the mistake of thinking innovation is reserved for large corporations or tech startups. But the truth is, every business, regardless of size or industry, can innovate. It's a mindset, a culture, and a strategy all in one. To truly differentiate yourself, you must look at your business through the lens of your customers. What problems are they facing that no one else is solving? What small improvements can transform their experience? Innovation often comes from asking simple but powerful questions. How can we serve better? How can we make things faster, easier, or more enjoyable? How can we add value that others overlook? When you consistently ask these questions, you begin to see opportunities that competitors ignore, and that is where your edge begins. Differentiation comes not only from ideas but also from execution. Many entrepreneurs have brilliant concepts, but fail because they don't implement them effectively. To outperform competitors, you must combine creativity with discipline. Every innovative idea must be evaluated, refined, and executed with precision. Build processes that allow experimentation without chaos, test new approaches, and iterate quickly based on results. This disciplined approach ensures that innovation becomes sustainable rather than sporadic. Another key aspect of innovation is culture. Surround yourself with people who challenge assumptions, contribute fresh perspectives, and are unafraid to suggest new approaches. Encourage risk-taking in a safe environment and celebrate creativity, even when ideas don't succeed initially. Businesses that nurture an innovative culture become magnets for talent and attract customers who recognize and value originality. Remember, differentiation is about more than products. It's about identity. Your brand, your voice, your approach to customers, all of these elements contribute to what makes you unique. Innovate in how you communicate, how you deliver service, and how you connect with your audience. When your brand consistently demonstrates originality and excellence, you create a lasting impression that competitors cannot replicate. Ultimately, innovation requires courage. It's the willingness to challenge the status quo, to explore new paths, and to invest time and resources in ideas that may feel risky. But it's also the source of exponential growth. Every great business that leads its industry has done so because it refused to settle for the ordinary and consistently sought the extraordinary. By committing to innovation in every aspect of your business, product, service, process, and brand, you create a competitive advantage that is both enduring and difficult to copy. Differentiation is not a one-time act. It's a continuous journey of seeing, creating, and improving in ways that others do not. When you embrace this mindset fully, you not only outperform competitors but also inspire your team, captivate your customers, and leave a lasting legacy of excellence. Chapter 4: Know Your Competition. Welcome back to Frema Audiobooks. In this chapter, we focus on a critical edge that separates successful entrepreneurs from the rest: understanding your competition. Knowing who you're up against is not about copying them or feeling threatened. It's about positioning yourself strategically to outperform and outlast in a crowded market. Every industry has competitors, both obvious and hidden. Some are direct, offering the same products or services as you. Others are indirect, providing alternative solutions that meet the same customer needs. The key is to see your competitors clearly, understand their strengths and weaknesses, and identify gaps where your business can stand out. This requires observation, analysis, and an open mind. Avoid assumptions or blind spots. The smallest insight can create a massive advantage. Understanding your competition begins with research. Look at their products, services, pricing, marketing strategies, and customer experience. Study their successes and failures alike. Ask yourself, what are they doing well that I could do better? Where are they falling short that I can excel? This type of analysis is not meant to intimidate you, but to illuminate opportunities that others overlook. Every weakness in their approach is a potential advantage for you. Beyond products and services, observe their approach to leadership, branding, and customer engagement. Competitors may have loyal followings, but if you can offer more personalized attention, quicker solutions, or a more memorable experience, you create differentiation that customers will notice immediately. Remember, people don't just buy products, they buy trust, reliability, and connection. Studying your competitors helps you discover exactly how to position yourself as the better option. While analyzing competitors, it's also essential to study market trends and industry evolution. Sometimes the biggest threat isn't your current rival, but a new player entering the market with a disruptive idea. By staying informed and anticipating change, you can position yourself proactively rather than reactively. Adaptability and insight become your strongest allies. Knowing your competition also demands humility. Avoid the trap of overconfidence. Every business has blind spots, and recognizing them before your competitors exploit them is what keeps you ahead. Adopt a mindset of continuous learning. Observe, analyze, and improve relentlessly. Treat every competitor as a case study in what works and what doesn't, and use that knowledge to sharpen your own strategies. Ultimately, understanding your competition is about strategy, not fear. You don't need to mimic others to succeed. You need to know their moves, predict their patterns, and position yourself where they cannot reach. This knowledge empowers decision-making, inspires innovation, and provides the clarity to act confidently, even in competitive markets. When you make competitor analysis a habit, it transforms your business perspective. You start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles, gaps where others see saturation, and possibilities where others see limits. This strategic awareness is the edge that allows you to lead markets, outperform rivals, and build a business that thrives with consistency and foresight. By mastering the art of knowing your competition, you gain the ability to anticipate, innovate, and act decisively. You create a business that doesn't merely react to the market, but shapes it, carving out a space where your vision, strategy, and execution make you the preferred choice every single time. Chapter 5: Build a Winning Team. Welcome back to Frema Audiobooks. In this chapter, we explore one of the most decisive factors in long-term business success: building a team that elevates your vision and drives results. No matter how brilliant your ideas or strategies are, you cannot outperform competitors alone. True entrepreneurial power comes from people who share your purpose, complement your skills, and are committed to achieving extraordinary results together. Building a winning team begins with clarity of roles and expectations. Each team member must understand not only what is required of them, but also how their contributions align with the larger vision. Clarity prevents confusion, reduces inefficiency, and ensures that every action taken drives the business forward. It's not enough to hire talented individuals. They must be aligned with your mission and motivated to excel. Culture plays an equally important role in creating high-performing teams. A positive, growth-focused culture fosters creativity, encourages collaboration, and cultivates loyalty. Celebrate achievements, acknowledge effort, and provide constructive feedback consistently. When team members feel valued and supported, they are more likely to innovate, take ownership, and go above and beyond in their roles. Leadership is not about authority. It's about inspiring excellence and nurturing potential. Recruitment is another critical aspect. Hire for attitude and potential, not just experience. Skills can be taught, but drive, adaptability, and cultural fit are intrinsic qualities that cannot be easily instilled. Look for individuals who challenge assumptions, offer fresh perspectives, and demonstrate a commitment to learning. Surrounding yourself with people who are smarter in certain areas than you are is not a threat. It's a strategic advantage that fuels growth and innovation. Equally important is communication. A winning team communicates openly and transparently. Information flows freely, and every member understands the goals, challenges, and priorities. Regular check-ins, team meetings, and feedback sessions build trust, resolve conflicts, and ensure alignment. When communication is strong, execution becomes seamless, and the team can respond effectively to unexpected changes in the market. Delegation is the hallmark of effective leadership. To scale successfully, you must trust your team to handle critical responsibilities without micromanaging. Empower them with authority, accountability, and resources. When team members feel trusted, they rise to the occasion, make bold decisions, and contribute ideas that you may not have considered. This empowerment not only increases efficiency, but also fosters innovation and commitment. Retention and growth are equally important. Invest in your team's professional development. Provide training, mentorship, and opportunities for advancement. When individuals see a path for growth within your organization, they remain engaged, loyal, and motivated. A strong team doesn't just execute, it thrives, innovates, and helps the business evolve. Finally, leading a winning team requires emotional intelligence. Understand the motivations, strengths, and challenges of each member. Celebrate their successes and support them through difficulties. Recognize that leadership is not just about results, it's about building people as well as businesses. A cohesive, empowered, and inspired team becomes a force multiplier that can outperform any competitor, overcome challenges, and sustain long-term success. When you commit to building a team with vision, talent, culture, communication, and empowerment at its core, you don't just grow a business, you create a legacy. A winning team amplifies your leadership, strengthens your strategies, and transforms your potential into consistent, measurable results. Chapter 6: Systems over Speed. Welcome back to Fremma Audiobooks. In this chapter, we explore a principle that separates short-lived success from lasting achievement in business: the power of systems over mere speed. Many entrepreneurs believe that fast action alone drives growth, but without well-designed systems, speed can become chaos. A business that moves quickly without structure is like a high-speed car without brakes. Impressive at first, but ultimately unsustainable. Systems are the invisible infrastructure that allows your business to operate efficiently, consistently, and predictably. They are the processes, routines, and frameworks that guide every operation, from customer service to product delivery, marketing, and finance. When systems are strong, you can scale, delegate, and innovate without losing control or compromising quality. Speed becomes an advantage only when paired with structure. A critical aspect of systems is consistency. Customers, partners, and employees thrive when experiences are predictable and reliable. Imagine a company that promises excellent service but delivers unpredictably. Initial excitement fades, trust erodes, and loyalty is lost. Systems ensure that excellence is repeatable. Every product, every interaction, every service touchpoint is delivered with precision. This reliability is not just operational. It becomes a competitive edge that competitors struggle to replicate. Automation is another essential element. Leverage technology to handle repetitive tasks, track performance, and provide data insights. From automated marketing campaigns to project management tools, the right systems free your team to focus on strategy, creativity, and high-impact activities. Automation does not replace human intelligence. It enhances it, allowing you to work smarter, not harder. Delegation within systems is equally vital. A well-structured business enables leaders to distribute responsibilities clearly and effectively. Each team member understands their role. Accountability is clear, and tasks flow seamlessly. This clarity prevents bottlenecks and allows the organization to operate at maximum efficiency, even as complexity grows. When everyone knows their part in the system, speed no longer risks chaos. It becomes a multiplier of productivity. Another benefit of robust systems is scalability. Fast-growing companies often collapse because they rely on individual brilliance rather than repeatable processes. Systems allow your business to grow while maintaining quality and control. They create a blueprint for new hires, new departments, and new locations, ensuring that expansion does not dilute your brand or compromise your mission. Monitoring and continuous improvement are key to effective systems. A system is only as strong as its ability to evolve. Regularly review performance metrics, identify bottlenecks, and refine processes to adapt to market changes. Businesses that treat systems as living frameworks rather than rigid rules gain the agility to respond to challenges while preserving stability. Finally, embrace patience in building systems. Establishing strong processes may feel slow at first, especially when compared to the allure of rapid action. But remember, speed without structure often leads to setbacks, errors, and burnout. Investing time in creating systems today pays exponential dividends tomorrow, allowing your business to operate at high speed without sacrificing control or quality. By prioritizing systems over speed, you create a business that is resilient, reliable, and ready for sustainable growth. Speed becomes a strategic advantage, not a risk, and your enterprise develops the consistency, efficiency, and strength needed to outperform competitors consistently. When speed is guided by structure, your business moves confidently, decisively, and powerfully toward long-term success. Chapter 7: Customer Obsession. Welcome back to Audiobooks. In this chapter, we explore a principle that separates average businesses from industry leaders: obsessing over your customers. Customer obsession is not simply good service. It's a mindset, a culture, and a strategy that drives every decision, action, and innovation in your business. Entrepreneurs who outperform competitors understand that loyal, delighted customers are the true engine of sustainable success. At its core, customer obsession begins with deep empathy. To serve people exceptionally, you must first understand their needs, desires, and pain points better than anyone else. This requires listening attentively, observing carefully, and asking the right questions. Don't assume you know what customers want. Seek to experience their journey from their perspective. When you genuinely understand their challenges, frustrations, and aspirations, you can create solutions that resonate profoundly and build lasting loyalty. Customer obsession also requires responsiveness and reliability. Every interaction, every touchpoint, and every transaction matters. From first contact to post-purchase support, consistency in quality and attentiveness reinforces trust. Customers notice when a business remembers their preferences, solves problems quickly, and exceeds expectations. Trust is the invisible currency that separates companies that survive from those that thrive. Innovation in service is another critical aspect. Obsessed businesses continuously look for ways to improve experiences, simplify processes, and create delight. Small gestures, such as personalized communications, thoughtful follow-ups, or seamless purchasing experiences, can differentiate you from competitors in ways that are memorable and meaningful. Every touchpoint is an opportunity to strengthen loyalty and reinforce your brand. Feedback loops are essential for maintaining customer obsession. Actively solicit input, monitor satisfaction, and analyze behavior. Every comment, complaint, or suggestion is a gift, a chance to learn, adapt, and improve. Top-performing entrepreneurs treat feedback not as criticism, but as strategic intelligence that informs every decision. When customers see that their voices are valued and acted upon, they become advocates and ambassadors for your brand. Customer obsession also extends to anticipating needs. Don't just react, be proactive. Predict trends, recognize emerging challenges, and provide solutions before customers even ask. This forward-thinking approach positions your business as a trusted partner rather than just a service provider. Anticipation creates loyalty that competitors cannot easily replicate. Finally, instill customer obsession into your company culture. It cannot reside in a single department or role. It must permeate every team member, from leadership to frontline staff. When every employee feels responsible for the customer experience and is empowered to exceed expectations, the impact is multiplied. Customers notice authenticity and passion, and they reward businesses that consistently care about their success and satisfaction. Obsessing over customers is not a one-time effort. It is a continuous commitment. It requires attentiveness, empathy, responsiveness, and proactive thinking. But the rewards are immense. Loyal clients, repeat business, referrals, and a reputation that grows stronger every day. Businesses that master customer obsession don't just compete, they dominate. By making your customers the central focus of everything you do, you create a competitive advantage that is both sustainable and hard to replicate. The more you invest in understanding, serving, and delighting them, the more your business thrives, and the further ahead you move from your competitors. Chapter 8. Adapt or Die. Welcome back to Audiobooks. In this chapter, we dive into a truth every successful entrepreneur knows. Adaptability is the ultimate survival skill. Markets shift, technologies evolve, consumer expectations change, and unforeseen challenges appear without warning. Businesses that cling rigidly to old ways risk stagnation, while those that embrace change can turn disruption into opportunity and leave competitors struggling to catch up. Adaptability starts with mindset. Entrepreneurs who outperform others are not merely reactive. They anticipate change and prepare for it. They see uncertainty as a chance to innovate, to improve processes, and to pivot strategically. Rather than fearing disruption, they embrace it as an inevitable part of growth. This mindset creates resilience, allowing leaders to navigate challenges confidently without being paralyzed by fear or doubt. Being adaptable also requires vigilance. Observe trends in your industry, monitor competitors, and listen to customer feedback. Pay attention to subtle shifts in behavior, technology, or regulation. These signals often indicate where the market is heading. The earlier you notice change, the more time you have to respond, innovate, and seize opportunities before your competitors do. Flexibility in strategy is essential. Adaptable entrepreneurs don't abandon their vision. They adjust the path to reach it. They experiment, test new approaches, and refine tactics based on real-world feedback. When one method fails, they pivot gracefully rather than stubbornly, persisting with an approach that no longer serves the goal. This ability to iterate quickly allows businesses to stay relevant and competitive even in volatile markets. Adaptability also applies to team and culture. A rigid organization resists change and struggles when circumstances shift. Build a team that embraces learning, creativity, and problem-solving. Encourage employees to propose new ideas, challenge assumptions, and take initiative when situations evolve. When your team is agile, your business can respond faster than competitors, turning potential threats into advantages. Technology is another key driver of adaptability. Embrace tools and systems that improve efficiency, provide insights, and streamline operations. Businesses that lag in adopting technology often find themselves outpaced by competitors who leverage innovation to serve customers faster, smarter, and more effectively. Adaptation is not optional. It's a prerequisite for survival and growth. Finally, adaptability requires courage. Change is uncomfortable, and the unknown can be intimidating. Yet, every successful entrepreneur knows that bold decisions in times of uncertainty often lead to breakthroughs. The willingness to embrace risk, try new methods, and adjust plans quickly creates a competitive edge that is difficult for others to replicate. When adaptability becomes part of your business DNA, you are no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You are positioned to anticipate trends, respond with agility, and turn challenges into opportunities. Competitors who cling to outdated methods fall behind while your business thrives. Adapt or die is not just a warning. It is a mantra for entrepreneurs who aim to lead industries, shape markets, and achieve long-term success. Chapter 9. Data-Driven Decisions. Welcome back to Frema Audiobooks. In this chapter, we explore one of the most powerful tools an entrepreneur can wield: data. Making decisions based on intuition alone is risky. Relying solely on guesswork can lead to costly mistakes. Top-performing entrepreneurs know that informed decisions, guided by accurate insights, allow businesses to operate efficiently, innovate strategically, and consistently outperform competitors. Data-driven decision-making begins with the mindset to measure and track everything that matters. From customer behavior to financial performance, marketing effectiveness to operational efficiency, every aspect of your business holds valuable information. By capturing, analyzing, and acting on this data, you turn uncertainty into clarity. Every trend observed, every pattern identified, and every metric tracked provides a roadmap for smarter actions and better outcomes. Collecting data is only the first step. Interpretation is where the real power lies. Numbers without context can mislead. Entrepreneurs must analyze results with curiosity and critical thinking, asking questions such as, what does this trend reveal about customer behavior? Where are we underperforming, and why? How can we optimize processes or strategies based on these insights? This analytical mindset transforms raw information into actionable intelligence. Data-driven decisions also allow businesses to anticipate trends rather than react to them. By studying patterns over time, entrepreneurs can forecast changes in the market, identify opportunities before competitors notice, and mitigate risks proactively. Predictive insights become a competitive edge, helping leaders make bold moves with confidence instead of fear. Another critical aspect is balancing intuition with data. While analytics provide objective guidance, successful entrepreneurs also trust their experience and instincts to interpret the nuances of complex situations. The combination of insight, intuition, and analytics creates a decision-making framework that is both strategic and adaptable. Decisions become less reactive, more deliberate, and consistently aligned with long-term goals. Data also enhances accountability and clarity within teams. When performance metrics are transparent, every member understands their contribution to the overall business objectives. Clear data fosters ownership, motivates improvement, and ensures alignment across the organization. Team members can see the impact of their actions, leading to more informed, focused, and empowered execution. Finally, making data-driven decisions requires commitment. Systems must be established to collect, process, and analyze information consistently. Dashboards, analytics tools, and reporting frameworks transform data into insights in real time. By institutionalizing a culture that values evidence-based decisions, businesses become agile, confident, and resilient in the face of competition. Entrepreneurs who master the art of using data wisely gain a significant advantage. They make smarter investments, identify growth opportunities, optimize processes, and stay ahead of competitors. Data-driven decisions turn uncertainty into strategy, complexity into clarity, and ambition into measurable success. By embedding analytics into every decision, you empower your business to operate not on luck or assumption, but on precision, insight, and informed strategy, the edge that separates industry leaders from followers. Chapter 1. Play the long game. Welcome back to Frema Audiobooks. In this final chapter, we explore a principle that defines sustainable success in business: playing the long game. While short-term wins can provide excitement and temporary validation, true entrepreneurs understand that lasting growth, influence, and impact require patience, strategy, and relentless consistency over time. Playing the long game begins with visionary thinking. You must see beyond immediate profits, quick wins, or fleeting trends. Instead, focus on building a business that thrives for years, even decades. Every decision, every investment, and every strategy should be evaluated based on how it contributes to your long-term goals. This mindset encourages patience, resilience, and discipline, traits that give leaders a competitive edge when others become reactive or short-sighted. Sustainable success also requires consistent effort and commitment. Overnight success is largely a myth. Entrepreneurs who outperform competitors know that daily deliberate action compounds over time. Each small improvement, every strategic adjustment, and every step toward excellence builds momentum that eventually transforms into significant results. Persistence becomes your most powerful ally, and consistency your secret weapon. Another crucial element is relationship building. Long-term success is not achieved in isolation. Loyal customers, engaged employees, reliable partners, and trusted mentors form the ecosystem that supports enduring growth. Invest time, energy, and authenticity in nurturing these relationships. Businesses that prioritize trust, collaboration, and mutual benefit create networks that endure challenges and amplify success. Playing the long game also demands strategic adaptability. While the destination remains clear, the path will evolve. Markets shift, competitors emerge, and unexpected challenges arise. Entrepreneurs who thrive over the long term anticipate change, adapt strategies, and seize opportunities that align with their vision. Flexibility combined with unwavering commitment ensures that short-term obstacles do not derail your long-term trajectory. Financial discipline is another hallmark of long-term thinking. Avoid the trap of overextending resources for immediate gain. Instead, focus on sustainable revenue models, careful investment, and building reserves for growth and resilience. Financial prudence allows your business to weather storms and seize opportunities when others falter. Finally, cultivating patience and perspective is essential. Success is a journey, not a race. Celebrate milestones, learn from setbacks, and maintain focus on the overarching mission. Entrepreneurs who can delay gratification, think strategically, and act deliberately consistently outperform those who chase instant results or succumb to pressure. Playing the long game transforms your approach to leadership, strategy, and execution. It shifts your focus from temporary victories to enduring impact. By committing to vision, consistency, relationships, adaptability, and financial discipline, you position your business to thrive for the long haul, outperform competitors, and leave a lasting legacy. Thank you for listening to The Entrepreneur's Edge: How to Outperform Competitors Consistently by Rajiv Malhotra. We hope these lessons inspire you to elevate your business, sharpen your strategies, and embrace your competitive edge. If you found this audiobook valuable, please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to Frema Audiobooks for more transformative content. Every subscription helps us bring you more insights, strategies, and inspiration to unlock your full entrepreneurial potential. Remember, your journey to business excellence is just beginning. Stay focused, stay consistent, and always play the long game.